Welcome back to the Steve Rob Show. Well, what do I got here, guys? This here is the antenna that I had in my camp up in the rafters. And after a couple of weeks, guys, the antenna that I put up there is actually worse. And I just rigged up this this thing on the bottom here. And I'm going to try this antenna on top of the mast. Now for those who are just new to my channel, welcome, and I'll put a link down below to the vid that I did during the summertime of installing the antenna mast and the whole shebang there, and so you'll have an idea what I'm talking about. But I put Thomas's antenna up there, and I guess I don't know what the deal is, but I would say yes, the antenna, you know, is not doing as good a job as this one here did. And this one here didn't do a good job either. But I thought I'd try putting this one on. Now, I never did show you me putting the antenna up and lowering it and everything else. So that will be part of the vid too. And I got this one here out of the rafters. I brought it home here. I fitted up this little bracket so I can mount it on my antenna pole, and we'll see if this does any better of a job, because guys, I'm down to one channel now, and I realize that I'm like 40 to 50 feet below the road, and I'm in like kind of a valley, and maybe I just can't get a good antenna signal. I'm not too sure, but I'm gonna put this one on. We're gonna go up to the camp, and I'll show you me actually installing it and raising the antenna, and maybe you find that interesting. But the way it is now, it's no good. So let's head up north and let's see if we can get this thing solved a little bit so I can get at least 2 channels. Okay, let's head north. Well, good morning. Welcome back to the north. Just got my coffee on the go here, cooking myself up some breakfast. You guys want to see what I'm having for breakfast today? I'll just show you what's going on, then we're going to go outside, we're going to take a look at this antenna. First of all, I'm going to turn TV on in here, and we're going to see what kind of picture we got. Well, there we go right there, guys. A little bit of turkey bacon, some spuds, and I'm just toasting myself up some couple pieces of toast, and then we'll get to it. Well, there we go, guys. That's one of the channels there, and it looks a lot better than it was before. And we got this one right here, not too clear. And there we go there, guys. Check that out. Is that not smoking nice or what? So let's take a look outside and let's see how it's all rigged up. And for you that are new to the channel, this might be a little interesting for you. So let's go outside and let's take a look at this antenna hookup. Well, here we are outside, and there she is. The sun's just coming up now. And I'll zoom in on that bracket there for you so some of you get an idea of what I did there. There you go. And it's just some brackets in there with some galvanized leg bolts holding that on. And that's an easy thing to do. And we go up. Guys, she's tall. She's way up there. Keep going. There you are, right there. Now you see the direction it's going in? Well, that ain't nowhere close to where the antenna tower actually is. So you got to actually face the tail towards the antenna tower. I was surprised that it was like that, guys. Okay, so let's go out in the front, and I'm going to show you the deck, what I got planned on going on today, and we'll get to that. Okay, so here's the front, and as you could see, the deck's all done. She's wet still in the morning. But I have to do this doorway here. This doorway needs to be done. This all has to be done in here. And I want to show you something. See if I can get up in there. I don't know if this is going to show or not, but you see the cracks in there? See the cracks in there? I have to fill that with some caulking. You know, right in up in here, all the way along, and fill every one of them in, because that will just be full of wasps next year for sure. So as you can see down the bottom here, this needs some new wood. I mean, if you take a look at this here, yeah, she's in rough shape. So I'm going to redo this today, And I'm going to stain this deck. So we'll get back to you when I got this all done, and we'll take a look. Well, welcome back, guys. First beer of the day. It's almost dinner time, and I've been out cutting some grass. I'll show you what I got done so far. This is the color, and I like it. So let's take a look. Well, there she is. That's not too bad, eh, guys? So that took a gallon and a half to paint that. I think it looks okay. I still have to do something down the bottom there all the way along. I was down there painting underneath there, and I painted a snake. So yeah, I'm gonna block that bottom off there with I'm gonna put screws in so I can take it off if I have to. But I'll show you what I did on the eaves here. And 6 tubes of caulking, guys. There we go, right there. So that's it right there. And you know, you really have to have something in there, because for sure you're going to get bugs and everything else. So that's just a rough coat there for now. I'm going to have to go back there and touch up some spots like you can see right there. So, but I finished off the doorway here, and I think I'm going to paint that white. But that's pressure treated wood. I'm going to let it dry for a good week. Next time I come up, I'll paint it. And that's pretty well it, guys. Yeah, I did the caulking up in there too, all the way along to the end. She ain't pretty, but she does the job, guys. Okay, guys, I hope you liked that. I'm glad I really got that antenna done. That was the main thing I wanted to get done up here this time. And stain the deck, finish off the front here. I'll paint that next time, like I said. But guys, it's a lot of work doing this stuff, you know, up here. Everything's run off a genset, and you know, you got to take your time doing everything. So thanks for joining in. If you haven't seen this channel before, you're welcome to subscribe. Come back again, guys. Let's have some more fun. Bye now.